Everybody do this, do this, do this. Everybody do this just like me. Everybody do this, do this, do this. Everybody do this just like me. That was another hard one today. How is everybody? It's our last day of having a video before we have a little break over the Christmas holidays, and I'm even more excited now that I'm on the good list. I owe you 2 cubes in the party pot. We only need 1 more cube. Let's count them. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2. I can't hear you. Nice and loud, please. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Room for 1 more cube. This is the best week ever. 1 more cube and then it's time to party. 1 more cube. I can just get that on there. 1 more. That's it. That's all we need. Then what we'll need to do is, once we've got the cubes in the party pot and we're at the top, then we'll need to plan our party. And I think we should have cakes and games and prizes and music and dancing. It'll be so much fun. I can't wait to get that other cube. You know I'm on the good list because of you guys. I said to you before we broke up that Tricky got coal in his stocking last year, and you didn't know what coal was, some of you. So this is what he got in his stocking last year. Can you see that? A nice little bag, but a lump of coal inside. I don't know if you can just see in there, but it's really hard. It makes your hands really dirty, but it goes on a fire to light the fire to keep everything warm. I wonder if the girl with the marshmallows had coal on her fire. We've got quite a busy day today. We're going to go through our flashcards. We're going to learn another new digraph because you've been so clever. We're going to have a look at 1 more. And later on, we're going to speak to each other on Zoom. We're going to all put our computers on and be able to see each other. And I'm going to tell you a little Christmas story, but we'll be able to wave to each other, say hello, pull funny faces. I can't wait to see you later on. So first things first, our flashcards. There are digraphs hiding amongst the pack, and we're going to use the old pack, but that means it's going to be super fast. Are you ready? On your marks, get set. Wakey, wakey. Good sitting. Good listening. Turn your brain boxes on. On your marks. Get set. You need to get ready. Pump your muscles. Okay, let's go. If you kept up with that, you're incredible. That was great. Well done. So our digraphs we know so far are E, Sh, and R. Well done. Are you ready to learn a new one? I've got a little bit of help today from Fred, because today the sound is really hard to say, so Fred has to sometimes remind me in my ear to teach you properly. Let's get our sac magique ready. Sac magique. Sac magique. Oh. Get off. Okay, let's have a look inside the bag today. A pen. 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 Pardon? Pink. Pink. Pink starts with pink. That's it, you've got it. Pink. Pink. Let's try and sound pink out with our robot arms. And Fred's going to help me. Okay. Pink. Ink. Ink. I think the digraph today is that last sound. P we've done. I we've done. Unk. No wonder Fred offered to help today. Unk. It's really hard to say. Can you try it? My turn first. Unk. Your turn? Yeah, that was a really good try. Unk. Unk. I'm going to say it 3 times and then you're going to say it 3 times. My turn first. Unk. 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 Your turn? That's a really strange sound. We've got one of my brother's socks. Sock. Pardon, Fred? Oh, the word isn't sock. The word is, hang on a minute, guys. The word is stink. Stink. Stink and pink. Okay, and let's have a look what our sound looks like today. It looks like that. An and a kinker. Unk. Unk. Let's try and change this unk into the big one. Alakazam. You are so good at this. I'm just going to have to call you magicians now, aren't I? So here is big unk, and on the back there's a little mouse, and in the speech bubble here it says, I think I stink. The little mouse thinks he stinks. Ooh-ee, just like my brother's socks. When I show you this side today, I want you to say, unk. That's going to be our action. We're going to hold our fingers on our nose as if my brother's smelly socks were there and say, unk. And on this side, I want you to say, I think you stink. I think you stink. So this side is unk with the action, and this side is, I think you stink. Are you ready? I'm going to move Fred off just in case he falls off. Don't want him to get hurt. Ta-da! I think you stink. Unk. 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 I think you stink. Good job. We're going to put little unk in the pack. Mix it up. When you see unk, you're going to say, did you just say unk? There you are, unk. If you did, you're fantastic. You should be the teacher. Let's go. Unk. There you are, unk. Unk. There you are, unk. Can you see it? So and a k are the new digraph. 2 letters that make one sound. Great. We're going to have a look at some unk pictures. Can you think of any? I said, can you think of any? Think. Unk. Think. Can you think of any unk words with unk? Unk. 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 Have a turn to your talk partner and chat with them. Go and get one if you need to and just pop me on pause. I'll get the pictures ready. Here are today's new letters. So I've got N and K. We know those, don't we? But they've become a digraph because they decided to be best friends. And now when you see them together, they make the digraph unk, unk. Let's have a look at some pictures with the unk sound in them. Now the pictures are missing, so you can try and read them, and then I'm going to try and sound them out and see if you can blend them to discover what the picture is. Are you ready? B, a, unk. Can you try with me? B, a, unk. Bank. There's a piggy bank. The next word, listen very carefully. H, o, unk. H, o, unk. Honk. Well done. The next word, try and read this one, please. You may have got it. If not, I can help you. P, I, unk. P, I, unk. It's a colour. P, I, unk. Pink, just like the pen in the bag. The next one, st, I, unk. St, I, unk. Like my brother's smelly sock. Stink. Stink. Oh, have a look at this one. That's my brother's sound, so it's B because it reaches for the sky first. B, a, unk. B, a, unk. Bunk. Bunk beds. Bunk. I, unk. I, unk. Ink. The ink in a pen. Well done, guys. So we can make the unk sound. It's not easy. Unk, unk. And we've recognised it in some words, and we've recognised it in the flashback. Now we're going to have a look at writing unk. If you need to pop me on pause while you go and get some paper and a pen or your clearboard, do that now. Okay, let's have a look. So, comes first, doesn't it? Start on the line, go along a little bit, climb up a little bit, down Noddy and over his net. I had to make sure I remembered to touch the floor there. And then start on the line, go along a little bit, reach for the sky, down the kangaroo to the floor, make sure you touch the floor, back up around his arms, close that gate and kick his leg out. It's not an easy sound, this one, is it? Start on the line, go along a little bit, climb up a little bit, down Noddy and over his net. Can you help me write k, please? Start on the line, go along a little bit, reach for the sky, thank you, down the kangaroo to the floor, back up around his arms, pardon, kick his leg out, thank you. Can you have a turn at writing these? I would like you to write the digraph 3 times. Can you do that now? You might need to press pause. Great. Show me, show me. Do, 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 do. Let's have a look. Yeah, really nice. Nicely on the line. I like that the k, k is much bigger. Well done, everyone. Let's try a no peeking action test. And I mean no peeking. I'm watching you. Okay. Which sound is this? If you said E, you got a point. Which sound is this? If you said R, you've got a point. That means you've got 2 points and I've got 0 now. Okay, you'll never get this one. If you got it right, which you probably didn't, it was shh. You got it right. So that's 3 points for you and 0 for me. Okay, next one. It's today's sound. unk, unk. If you got that wrong, then I've got a point, so that means I've got 1 and you've got 3. If you got that right as well, that means you've got 4 and I've got 0. But either way, I have lost the game. Boo! We're going to have a quick check of our one more work now. Okay, first of all, I want you to practice on your fingers. Okay, if I've got 2 sweets and I say to my granddad, you have to do the face as well, by the way. 1 more. How many do I have? 3. I had 2 plus 1 more is 3. Okay, if I have 5 sweets and I say to my granddad, 1 more. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have 4 sweets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I say to my granddad, you do it. 1 more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sweets. So yesterday we looked at using a number line, but today we're going to just look at using our fingers. But I want you to record something today. Your parents might have printed you the sheet off. If not, I'm going to help you draw one now, but you will need a blank piece of paper. So get yourself a blank piece of paper and a pen, and I'll see you in a second. So the first thing you need to draw in the corner is a picture of me. Then right over this side, you're going to draw my granddad. Don't forget his glass, otherwise you won't be able to see. There's his curly hair at the side. Now in the middle at the top, I'd like you to draw the cat with the sad face from Puss in Boots from Shrek. That does 1 more. So to draw a cat, you draw a circle, 2 pointy triangles on top, eyes, a nose, and let's draw some whiskers. So we've got Mrs. Stone, Puss in Boots, and my granddad. Okay, so underneath me, I'd like you to do number 3, number 6, and number 9. Put me on pause while you do that, please. Next, we're going to write some numbers underneath the cat. What does the cat say when he does the sad face? 1 more. That's what my face is like, so we're going to do 1 there next to the 3, 1 here next to the 6, and 1 here next to the 9. So you should have 3, 6, 9, then 1, 1, 1, because the cat says 1 more. I hope you didn't struggle too much with that. Okay, can you point to the number 3 on your work? So I had 3 sweets. They were chocolates with big gold wrappers on them. So I had 1, 2, 3, and my face was like this, eating them. And when I'd finished, they were so yummy that I said to my granddad, please can I have 1 more? Underneath your cat, you'll see the number 1. I did the cat face and I had 1 more. How many did my granddad give me altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I had 3, I'd eaten them. I did the cat face and got 1 more. How many did my granddad give me in total? He gave me 4. So underneath my granddad, I'm going to write 4. So there are my 4 sweeties. On your work, can you point to the number 6? 6 was the amount of stories that I had read to me. So I had 1 Red Riding Hood, Goldilocks, Transformers, The Ugly Duckling, Rose Red, and Power Rangers. I had 6 books. So if I had 6 books, can you count 6 on your hands for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had 6 storybooks. It was getting really late. And then what did I say to my granddad? 1 more. Ding. How many did my granddad give me in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books in total. So 6 plus 1 more book equals 7. So underneath my granddad, can you put number 7? 6 plus 1 equals 7. So I had 6 books. I asked for Grandad for 1 more. I ended up having 7 storybooks. Sometimes it's really hard to count on your fingers because sometimes I try and put one finger up and another finger pops up, and I try and put that finger down and that one pops up. It can be quite difficult. Now the last number underneath me is number 9. Can you point to it, please? My granddad took me swimming and I did have my armbands on, but what I like to do is get out, I run around the side and then I jump in and my granddad catches me. And I jumped in 9 times. My granddad was getting so tired. He said, my arms are just aching. It's time to go home. What did I say? 1 more. So I'd already jumped in the pool 9 times. Can you count 9 for me on your fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd had 9 jumps in the pool. I asked for 1 more. How many jumps in the pool did I have? Can you count my fingers? The answer is 10. 10 jumps in the pool. So I had 9 jumps, add 1 more jump that I was allowed, and the total is 10 jumps in the pool. So underneath my granddad, on my granddad's column, can you please write at the bottom number 10? My granddad was very tired after that weekend. So I jumped in the swimming pool 9 times. I asked for 1 more, so I ended up having 10 turns in total. 10 jumps in the swimming pool. Wow! You can practice 1 more with your family. Say to your family, give me a number, any number between 1 and 10. And your family might say 7. And you can say, I can tell you which number is 1 more than 7, and then do this in your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer is 8, and your family will say, well done, how did you do that? Because you're very, very clever, that's why. If you want to try some more at home, remember just draw me, the cat, my granddad, draw some numbers underneath my head, and then you can add 1 more. The cat always asks for 1 more, so that's always a 1 underneath that column. And then my granddad will tell you the total, so the amount that I had altogether, because my granddad's so kind to me. So you can do some work from your packs, you can do some red and green words, but don't wear yourselves out. You've already had a fantastic week. I can't believe we just need 1 more tiny teeny cube in our pot, and then we're at the top for the party. Aha, Robin's pictures of the day. Look at that beautiful writing. That little girl has written cat all by herself. And, ooh, can I spot coal on the fire? This little boy has made this boat entirely from Lego. There are little pink cups there so you can have a drink. And there's even a lizard on board. Robin has literally just shown me a picture. You're not going to believe it. Look at this. I just can't believe it. We must have been good, because why would he even look for us in the first place if we'd been bad? He's going to visit us very, very soon. He just needs to realise that we're actually at home and not at school. You've been brilliant. So I shall see you tonight at 5 o'clock for our Zoom chat, and I'll tell you a little story. See you tonight, guys.